Today we're playing some Plants vs. Zombies, and we're gonna see how broken the gold bloom is. I spent $5 on this guy, and apparently he's crazy because you just plant him, he's free, and he gives you tons of money. And that's pretty much all you gotta do.
That's all there is to it?
Yeah, he does take a while to recharge, so that will be a thing. But like right away, literally immediately, we start out with like tons of money for nothing. We didn't have to do anything for it.
Is this the best character in the game?
I'm pretty sure it actually is. So we're just gonna test him out, see how much faster we can defeat all these guys. Do some big wave beats. We're actually doing a pretty hard one this time. And honestly, I don't even know if I should plant these sunflowers. Like, do we really need them at the end of the day?
They still don't get you as much money as our little guy.
Yeah, our little guy, he's just broken. But lightning reeds, also just good strategy. You know, we'll limit ourselves. We'll try some different strategies every single time, just so we can really see if our little guy can carry us. So how much money does he give us? We have 450. Now we go up to 825. So that's almost 400 sun every single time. Yeah, you can probably see he's just overpowered. And now that we have all these sunflowers too, we just have tons of money. So we can use that on a bunch of things. Not that. Not a lily pad, apparently. But if I remember, like, speedrun strategy, you want to use some magnets on these guys. We want to have some people who can insta-kill the hard guys, like the helmet dudes. Oh, I wonder, can we go ahead and use one of our powers on the gold bloom to get even more money? That'd be interesting.
I have no idea what any of that meant. This is too complex a strategy, man.
All right, watch this. So boom, and then use... Yep. Oh, you can't use the plant food on him. That's so sad. You can only get a ton of money. You can't get a ridiculous amount of money.
They're getting a little close here.
Yeah, don't worry. We got this. I'm going to plant one of those guys. Those guys probably won't kill us. Oh, we can also literally just use our clouds. So yeah, it gets us through day one of Big Wave Beach very easily. And we're gonna see, is this plant worth the $5? So far, I think he kind of is.
All right, let's get that money.
Yeah, I'm thinking we just try some wacky solutions. So we always should bring the sunflower. We'll try getting our boy to solo for us at one time. But let's try some different strategies. We'll get a punchy boy. We'll get a repeater. We got some very expensive plants right here, which are going to be our main damage dealers. So we'll see if we can just get through this. Like, literally just use the gold bloom immediately. That's going to do everything we need. And we can start building up our repeaters right away. So it will be interesting seeing what different strategies we can employ than you normally would be able to. Because, like, for this level, it just makes way more sense to use lightning reed, because they're relatively cheap and they just do damage to everything. But maybe this is the way to go, you know?
I don't know. We got some lanes open that you're letting slip through.
Nah, don't worry. That's all part of the plan. You don't gotta worry about it. See, that guy got exploded. You know, that was pretty
There's
fun.
another guy, though.
Yeah, but I got him. I got him with another repeater. But it is true. This isn't going the greatest. You know, the gold bloom helps, but we could use some even more gold blooms. I wish we could plant food our gold bloom. And we can also use our plant food on our different guys. This is very interesting and very different from most of the videos we do like this, because normally for these videos, they're our main damage dealer. But this time, gold bloom is not a damage dealer at all.
Just lets us get to do whatever we want with the characters.
We can instead just use him to be overpowered with everything else. And since it costs literally no money, there's no reason not to use it, I feel like. At least that's kind of the vibe I'm picking up. So we just have to remember to use them every single time, though. I feel like we have more than enough repeaters to deal with these guys.
It's looking a little dicey. I don't know.
No, we just repeater them to death. You know what? I think we have not expensive enough plants. We need to get even more expensive guys next time.
What's even more expensive than a repeater?
I honestly could not tell you. We're gonna have to look through the list. But I'm getting down the strategy with these guys. And we also have all of our lawnmowers, so even if we were to die here, we'd just be completely fine. I should also remember to cherry bomb. Probably worth it. I do miss our lightning reeds overpowered plant food you can use, just because it's insane. It just becomes a cloud and kills literally everything. But hey, we got to use the boys that we have right here. And another one of the easiest things in my life. Big Wave Beach, historically, is one of the hardest maps of all time, by the way. And we are just getting through it with ease.
New strategy, even more expensive plants.
Yeah, I'm thinking we go to some later levels, you know? We'll try them out. Now we know how to use the gold bloom. We have to produce a lot of sun and never have more than 35 sun plants. Okay, this one's going to be extremely easy with the gold bloom. Honestly, do you think we even need sunflowers for this? Can the gold bloom carry us alone?
No sunflower strat. Let's do it.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh, and we can get some three-peaters in here. And you know what? No one below 200 cost, besides the lily pads, because you kind of need those. But we're just going for incredibly... Okay, actually, if we don't have sunflowers, we're definitely not going to have enough money for these. I'm thinking we just get a primal sunflower. You know, he's a cute guy. But yeah, even with this, I really doubt this is going to be a problem. Right away, we're already up to 375. And I think the 3-peaters are going to go crazy for us. Because the nice thing about them is they hit 3 different lanes. So with this strategy, we could go crazy. But there are the people that are under water. So what we want for them is a catapult or something we can use. And yeah, we are not the best design for this. I'm not going to lie, Brian.
What do you mean? We can't fight this guy? Why not?
We just don't have the resources. I mean, we can charge up a Citron. So as soon as he comes up, we're like, hey, die. And all right, we're able to deal with it. You know, we can figure out these problems.
Easy strat right there.
We're not pros for nothing. I do love a Citron. You never get to use them normally, so kind of fun to use them here. But we don't have quite the outrageous amount of money that I would like. I just want to literally be able to plant something every second. Is that too much to ask, you think?
That's a lot to ask when we only have these primal sunflowers.
Yeah, but what? Dude, you just wasted your shot. Oh my gosh, I have to use one of those powers. Dude, my 3-peater.
All right, we're fine. We're totally fine.
We are getting to the end. We should have more than enough suns, so I'm not too worried about that. I probably should do one of those. Will that do enough damage? Not really the best plant food in the world, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's more of a, if there's a bunch of guys in front of you.
Oh, and we got the snowboard guy or surfing. Okay, that is definitely not a snowboard, but we have the surfing guy. Oh gosh. Brian, a little bit of an issue right here.
We're totally fine, dude. That's why we have these lawnmowers.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, we figured out. Yeah, I think we actually won. Okay, it was easy. You know, who needs good playing when you could just spam things? That's all we need.
That's what this game is all about.
Yeah, I guess the true test of how good the gold bloom is how badly we can play and still win. So I'm thinking we go into 22. This way we get the octo zombies. Those guys are very scary. I'm not going to lie.
What's even going on there? There's got like 4 octopus hanging on him.
Yeah, bro goes insane. And you know what? Instead of using primal, let's actually use the double sunflower since the gold bloom will give us enough money to already use them. Then along with that, let's get some expensive guys. Let's get our winter melon.
I think I get a regular melon.
Nah, we don't need to. We'll grab a coconut cannon though.
Yes, get the worst ones possible.
Yeah, you know what? We'll get some boomerangs in there. We'll have this guy, the pea pod. I kind of forget what he does. Oh, you can plant multiple in the same spot. That guy's kind of broken. But you know what? I want to use him. He's my boy. And we're also going to bring the guacamole because he's so cute. Oh, we need lily pads. All right, see you later, buddy. We need the lily pad. What can you do? So now a nice thing about this strategy is we can gold bloom immediately, get all that money. And okay, we can't get our double sunflower right away, but eventually we can get it. And that's going to give us even more money. Now we can go place some guacamole just because they're adorable. Look at him. Look at him. Don't you love this guy?
This is the only guy you should be using from now on.
I mean, that would be an amazing strategy, but would it be a super amazing strategy, you know? Oh, there our first one goes. Yeah, that's the issue with them. If they get hit by anything, then they just leave you, and you can never see them again.
That's a little sad.
I mean, they do what they need to do, you know? Not everything is meant to be there forever. I'm thinking I really want to get a winter melon down, but the problem is we got to get so much other stuff before we can do that.
You gotta splurge on the winter melon, and you gotta use your little friendly guy.
Oh, there he is. There he is. You're right. Okay, there we go. This guy's kind of scary with his surfboard. He's about to put it down. I'm placing a cannon. Boom, you're dead. Idiot. Nice. And I also dislike this guy. Boom. No, the cannon just takes a while to recharge. And the cannon did not kill that guy. All right, you're using another cannon shot. Get rid of that dude, please. Yeah, we're really going for some bad strategies here right now. I'm not going to lie. But the winter melon's going to help. That's going to be able to do something. And we're just going to cannon things and hope it works out for us, you know? I couldn't really think of a better strategy than that. Like, could you come up with 17 that you think would be better?
I could come up with 16, but not 17.
Yeah, 17 is a lot. No one could really ask you to do that many. But the winter melons will actually go kind of crazy. Oh, here comes the squid, though. Oh my gosh, that is not a good thing. I'm going to use a couple of these guys. Hit them from above. And there's a surfer dude. I do not like you. Oh my gosh, our bad strategies are coming to haunt us right now, Brian.
That's why we had the lawnmowers.
Yeah, but we still need to keep them for later as well. Maybe
they're eating the coconuts.
Oh, coconuts gosh. Down. Hey, if we can make it through this one, we can make it through literally anything.
That's just true. We're almost at the end. This is easy victory right now.
There does go another one of those lawnmowers. We don't have to worry about it, though. I'm sure that guy wasn't important. We'll use one of these. And all we have to do is protect the outer layers. If we keep them protected, we're good. But we do have this annoying fisherman guy who's eating my guacamoles like a jerk.
What are these octopus doing? Leave us alone.
Yeah, the octopi are also very annoying. They just throw them at us. Like, what the heck, man? But we can use a couple of these crocodiles, and eventually they're gonna die, probably.
Eventually they're gonna die, probably. All right, that's good. We can work with that.
Yeah, this doesn't look amazing, though. But what I can do, watch this. Boom. Hit him. Oh, gosh, that just got rid of that. That was not the best strategy. Die. Please die to my crocodile. Thank you. That's one.
Fine. We can take this one.
Yeah, we just gotta really hope that some good things happen. There's some money. He's going to destroy my money source as soon as possible, though, because he's a jerk. He's still upset that nobody invited him to prom, so he's, like, taking it out on us, you know?
Dude, he's coming. He's about to reach us.
Nah, don't worry. Don't worry. I have a strategy. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Bang. Dead.
Dang. Perfectly played.
I think our totally legit and totally beautiful strategies are working out well. But let's test them out in Neon Mixtape Tour. This will really see if Goldblum is worth the money. You know, I really don't like taking two $500 plants at the same time, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do in this game. It's not really our choice.
We got the money, you gotta spend it. You gotta spend money to make money.
Yeah, I guess somebody probably said that at some point. But the thing about Neon Mixtape Tour is it's just a terrible stage where they try to murder us multiple times, because you see this zombie's going pretty slow right now, but he will not be going slow forever, because as the music changes, the zombies get harder. So I'm gonna go punch this guy in the face a couple times. See you later, dude. We're making our money, and here's where the scary parts come. But thankfully, actually with our boomerang guy, we might be able to deal with this.
Oh yeah, we're chilling.
I would like a slightly better cash injection right now. Oh gosh. Oh yep, destroy that, man. Let's go. And we got
got our bestie back.
Yeah, we got another Goldblum. Look how happy he is to help us out. You can't help but love this guy. And I think we just go with the punchy strategy along with the boomerang strategy. I think we accidentally just got an amazing strategy. But oh my gosh, I forgot about these dudes. They just one-shot your people, and there's nothing you can do about it.
It's fine. They're not gonna touch our people.
Yeah, our people are too goated, so it is okay. Okay, they're kind of touching our people right now. I will warn you.
Well, we're fine. We're so fine. We're pretty fine, actually.
Well, I'd rather be so fine than pretty fine. Like, how do we get up to so fine?
That guy needs to go away.
Which guy? You can't just say that guy. There's a lot of guys on here.
Well, he went away, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay. We're good then. And yeah, this is kind of the easiest stage of all time. Goldblum, yet again, comes to the rescue. It's just one of those plants which doesn't show you outwardly, hey, I'm amazing, but you can see it in every single level when you don't even try to use good strategy, that it just works.
And you were worried about the Neon Mixtape Tour.
I was pretty worried about the Neon Mixtape Tour, but all right, I have one more level to really test it out. Modern Day 1. Now, you might be saying, oh, it's the first level of Modern Day. It's not going to be that bad. This level is so painful. Also, I have one more after this level, but we're going to test this one first.
Who are we dropping into this?
I'm thinking we switch up our strategies. Let's get one of our laser beans. Let's get a primal. Of course, we got to get a corn boy.
I think I get that silver dude for 250.
This dude, do you have to take spikeweed for spike rock? I kind of forget. Nah, it's probably fine. We'll just take our spike rock. And this might be pretty good synergy with the magnifying glass, because basically the more money you have, the more shots you can use with him. So it could go crazy. But yeah, Modern Day, one of the hardest levels because it's just scary. Everything is just scary in this one. You start getting portals that come towards you and they just keep murdering you and stuff. But we got our spike rock right there. Can afford one literally immediately. Maybe I should have waited though, because we do got a couple of dudes. We'll get one of them. Use our money.
Oh, dude, these magnifying glass guys look sick.
Yeah, they kind of are the boys. And how they work is you have to spend money to make money. So you'll see we have some money. I use some right there. It takes them out. I use another one. And they're kind of expensive, so you really need a lot of money to use them. But that might be interesting, trying if we can solo a level just with them. You know what? See you later, Colonel Polt. We don't need you. We're using our boys. Can we solo this level? Okay, there goes a portal. I'll use one of these guys right away. We'll use a Goldblum. That'll give us some more money. Plant another one of those. Kill that guy literally immediately. Start taking out these guys. Get another magnifying glass. And the nice thing is you just need one for each lane. So we don't have to worry about planting anything. We can just destroy them. And yeah, this strategy is so OP. Like, is there a more OP strategy than this? We are running out a little bit of our money right now, but it's kind of working.
We're almost getting another boost.
Yeah, we have to make it through this barrel. Oh my gosh, that barrel. That's kind of scary. Okay, this is fine.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. We got lawnmowers. We have lawnmowers.
Yeah, we have technology. And what does that do? Okay, I have never used their power before, so I wasn't sure. I think we make it through this. It's just very scarily. Die, you idiots. Get out of my way. We'll focus on the lanes that need to be lawn mowed. And can we even take this guy out? I think that guy solos us.
Good effort, boys. We'll get back in the next one.
No, we gotta at least try.
It's over. It's never been more
It's over. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Use the power of the sun. That didn't do anything.
You can't stop them.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, we soloed
What
the? Yeah. Okay, pretty good strategy, but maybe we should have combined it with something else.
Perhaps. Well, there's nothing you could do there. That was an unstoppable unit.
But now for the true test of this game, probably the hardest level in here. Level 30 of modern day. So I'm thinking we get Infinite, because that's the boy.
Infinite. A weaker walnut. Okay. Would like that guy. Except he's a weaker walnut, so why do we have him?
He's the boy. This should work, right, Brian? Brian has no idea if this should work or not. He has never played this game before, but this should work, right, Brian?
Like that you went the spiky boy.
Yeah, we love our spiky boy. We can put him on our first guy. Boom. Dude has no chance. And I forgot there were those guys. He might be a problem. Oh my gosh, they're already touching the flowers. It's over. Okay.
It goes over. They can't trample the flowers? What chance do we have?
This should work a little bit better this time around, probably. We're just gonna rely on our electric guys. And we're gonna go for regular strategy, but just kind of see if this will make it easier to do well. So for this first guy, I'm just gonna place a nut right there. And he's going to get stopped by the nut. And we're kind of just stalling right now because the sooner you kill these guys, the sooner more guys will show up. And that just seems annoying.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, we'll let this guy get stalled. I'll start placing some nuts around the map too. That way they can kill some extra people. There's going to be this balloon boy. I don't really care about him too much. I'm just trying to make my money.
That's right. That's the mindset you need. We don't care about him.
I don't care about that lawnmower either. That lawnmower can die for all I care.
Strategic.
Yes, sir. And we get that. We can use one of these walls. And here's where we'll start planting these. Now there's going to be these dudes, which are some of the most annoying dudes in the game, the football zombies. We all hate football zombies, me and all my homies. So
okay,
we
you're
have
low.
to keep track of them. We can use a cherry bomb right there.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, this is why we have our electricity, though. You know, electricity always wins. I am scared about these balloon zombies, guys, but you know, what's the worst that could happen? They're not going to be able to make it over our wall, right?
We have so much money. Doesn't matter.
Guys, please go away. Please do not kill me. We have to worry about that Gargantua. That guy is scary right now. And there goes an explosion. That is fine. I can use another one of these. And we can let those guys go through. That doesn't matter. There's going to be another Gargantua. I'm going to use one of my wall supers there. Balloon is going to go through, but we just got to worry about this dude. And I'm kind of waiting for this cherry bomb to hurry up. But, oh my gosh, that is scary.
Okay, we're fine. We're totally fine.
Yeah. It's
Cherry bomb?
okay. Everything is okay.
Cherry bomb?
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I could use a cherry bomb right there. That kills one of the Gargantuas, or at least part of him. We'll use a couple of those. We just got to block them off with people at this point. Oh, I do not want your money. No. What a sad day. The gold bloom has not carried us.
It tried, but that is quite the difficulty.
So, Brian, would you say it's worth $5?
I think that this is the strongest case so far that yes, this was worth it.
Yeah, I think we're in total agreement. This guy, kind of worth it if you like wasting money, but you do have to enjoy wasting money. Let's make that clear. All right, subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye.
See ya.